easy to attract women with his real identity, and strictly follows his own love principles. Saturday hotline, Sunday intimacy, Monday breakup. However, he's about to crash in his love game. One day, he goes to his late mother's house to sort out her belongings. A hot beauty walks in. Just as George is about to stand up, the neighbor lady says, "No need to get up. I'm a caregiver. I specialize in helping people like you. If you need any help, feel free to ask." George realizes the beauty thinks he's disabled, but this misunderstanding gives him the perfect opportunity to get close to her. So, he decides to go along with it, immediately buying diapers for himself. Of course, sympathy alone isn't enough, so he reveals to Annie that he's actually the CEO of a running shoe company. Annie is shocked. Being multi-talented is certainly convincing. Annie immediately invites him to her family gathering this weekend, and gives him a meaningful smile. Such an opportunity is one George certainly won't refuse. On the weekend, George drives his sports car to the village entrance, then pulls out a wheelchair to switch into. Tom from the village sees this and is astonished, but when they reach the gathering, George meets another special person.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Vous devez avoir mille trucs à vous dire, hein, entre...
This is when he realizes Irene's warm invitation was only to introduce him to her disabled sister. George instantly loses interest. After dinner, he tries to sneak away, but the wheelchair prevents him from moving. The awkward atmosphere prompts Anna to speak first. She asks George what he does for work. George says he sells shoes. Anna thinks he's joking. She says selling tires would make more sense. Anna tells George she loves sports and is a tennis pro. George naturally doesn't believe it. How could a disabled person play tennis? Anna says, "If you don't believe me, you can come to my match tomorrow." George immediately becomes interested, but when the match takes place the next day, George realizes something feels off. He watches a disabled tennis match, but Anna's performance blows him away. She moves